Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of GregTech. Today, the GregTech will be quite different, as it has some funny letters. What you are looking at right here is
Idealnaya Industrialnaya Sborka,
which is Russian for Ideal Industrial Assembly. I have been told that this is one of the greggiest GregTech mod packs in existence, so let's try it out. So after I loaded into a world and manually editing my keybinds, as every modded player does, I try to open the quest book, and to my utter surprise, I see that everything is in English. This makes everything about 100 times easier to understand. Just like any Minecraft player, I begin doing the first task, which is punching a bit of wood. I'm finally playing a mod pack that doesn't completely crush me every time I try doing something. I then arrange the wood in a crafting table to get a tree tap, and start making basic tools. The only bad thing about the pack is that one log of wood only gives 2 planks instead of 4. After that, I start gathering some cobblestone to make myself a furnace, but this isn't just any run-of-the-mill cobblestone. If you look closely, it's rhyolite. Even though this mod pack has no minimap, I use my advanced GregTech New Horizons knowledge to locate a source of ores. After getting to the Mogus location, I start digging down for a while, and that's where it hit me. The mod that is making these sussy realistic stones is making it impossible to spawn ores. After several attempts, I have only found a single vein of uranium. I think that this mod is obstructing the GregTech ore generation, which is very sus. This mod pack has some really weird sources for mods. It automatically installs Optifine, which is against its terms of service, and it uses a weird minimap mod for some reason. At only 73 mods, this is one of the mod packs of all time. I am not enjoying the early gameplay, so I decided to enable creative mode and look at the other parts of the mod pack. First of all, how do you even install Ideal Industrial Assembly? The process is quite complicated, like most things in GregTech. You must look up a shady Russian sentence on Google, then click on an extremely suspicious link, that then takes you to a Google Drive with a download link, and even after you get the link, you cannot directly install it through a launcher. You have to manually copy the files into your Minecraft folder. I decided to create a new creative world so I can look at how the mod pack does things. Mainly, I want to look at the quest book. To be fair, Ideal Industrial Assembly is extremely boring. The terrain looks like someone made it in 2012. But that's not the most important thing, as we don't need pretty terrain to build a factory. Ideal Industrial Assembly only has a total of 73 mods. For comparison, GregTech New Horizons has 200. Ideal Industrial Assembly only has GregTech Applied Energistics 2, Galacticraft, Optifine, and nothing more. It looks like the thing I would put together when I was 12 and messing with mods. Let's look at the quest book now, which looks absolutely ridiculous. The developers took a team of Russian slaves and made them manually write nearly 1,000 quests, each for every GregTech machine. And when I mean every machine, I mean all of them. Honorable mention, the People's GregTech Society from People's GregTech Society. The end goal of the pack is the Stargate. This is something that is so original and totally hasn't been stolen from GregTech New Horizons. Something funny is that the last quest before the Stargate is about a simple dense copper plate. I tried changing the language to Russian, to see if it does something. The quest book is still in English for some reason, so maybe I need to try and change another setting. All in all, I think Ideal Industrial Assembly is a decent mod pack. It's pretty good if you are playing on a 2012 laptop and you're in the middle of Siberia. It does its job, but it doesn't have some quality of life upgrades. It also has some critical bugs. I give Ideal Industrial Assembly a mod pack rating of 2.5 Gregs out of 6. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode of GregTech next week. Bye.